Thank you for purchasing the M-Test Chloride Test Kit. This is going to be a quick video on how to conduct a test. If you have any questions, please check the description for our phone number, website, and our email addresses. Please contact us if you have any questions. Note that this test only checks for the chloride ion. It does not check for total salts or any specific chloride salts. The absence of chlorides does not mean the surface is free of salts. This test complies with the SSPC Guide 15 and the new proposed ISO 8502-15. It is not recommended as a replacement for ISO 8502-6 or ISO 8502-9. However, it can be used with a microcell conductivity meter to comply with these methods. This kit comes with a posi patch from DeFelsco. It will work on all ferrous surfaces to a diameter down to about 3 inches. For all other substrates, you can use a bristle patch along with the metal tip needle. We'll be showing you how to use the posi patch in this video. To start, place the posi patch in the flex ring with the arrows of the patch lined up with the arrows on the flex ring. The newer flex ring models do not have the magnets exposed facing the substrate. Instead, they are sealed on top. So the flat part not showing the magnets will be the part facing the substrate. Make sure after installing the patch that you clean it by rinsing it with DI water. You can use the water package with the kit or use bottled DI water you get from the store. Do note that distilled, demineralized, and deionized water are essentially the same. We've tested many bottles and all are free from measurable amounts of chloride. Select your testing area on the substrate. Make sure all spent abrasive, dust, and other debris have been removed. Do note that old pitted steel may not have a good seal. Then you're going to attach the flex tube to the end of the syringe. If the syringe is not new, rinse it with DI water. Easiest way to do that is pull some DI water out with the syringe, then push it out. Do this a couple times. It does a pretty good job cleaning it out. From the small plastic bottles, put 2.5 to 3 milliliters of DI water into the syringe and inject it into the posi patch. There will be approximately 10 milliliters of water left in the bottles. Leave the needle in the patch and gently massage the patch for about 30 seconds. Over the next 3 minutes, remove the water from the patch and re-inject it about 2 to 3 times while massaging it. At the end of 3 minutes, put the water back into the small sample vial that the water was removed from. Make sure it is secure so it will not fall over when the sample tube is inserted. There is a wooden sample holder that you see here to help keep the bottles from falling over. Give it a little bit of pressure and you'll notice that the bottles stay pretty sturdy in there. Use the hole in the bottle holder to break off both ends of the sample tube. Insert the tube into the vial with the arrow facing up. When the sample reaches to the upper plug, as you see, remove from the vial and read the scale to the maximum of the stain layer, brown to pale yellow. The kitted toggle tube reads in ppm. The volume of the patch with the volume of the water equates to reading in microsiemens per centimeter squared of chloride ion on the substrate. Do not report it as ppm as this is not the correct units. When you're done with the test, rinse the patch with the DI water and repeat as often as needed. The patch is good until the seal begins to leak. I've noticed you can get about 15 to 20 tests out of each patch. I'll put all the notes that we have and tips in the description. But our final note is this is not an ion specific test and does not indicate the amount of salts present on the surface. Report as chloride and not as salts or total salts. To determine total salts, the solution can be used with a conductivity meter. Total salts reported as NaCl is equal to microsiemens centimeter divided by 10 and reported as microsiemens per centimeter squared sodium chloride. If you check the description, there will be the notes and the procedure on how to complete this test. If you have any questions on those procedures or how to conduct a test, our contact information will be there as well. Give us a call at any time. We're more than happy to answer any of the questions. Also, please check out our website, www.m-testco.com, to check out more equipment and different things that we have to offer, including our certifications.